Hi, and welcome to the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Thanks so much for joining me in the Treehouse today. Today I have a fun project, and it actually stands up like this. I've heard it called a WV fold because you've got your W and you've got your V. I think it's fun to say VW, but anyway, this is it, and it uses some really fun paper that, as of the recording of this video, it's not available again. It's so popular, but it will be available on Monday, October 30th. It's supposed to be back in stock. So if it's something that you want and you're watching this video sometime in close to when I've posted it, then you want to grab it really soon, because it wouldn't surprise me if it goes away again. And it's called All About Autumn, and all of this paper here has come from that set. And let me show you that one really quickly. I've got a little bit left of it. Let me slide that out of the way. It is, one side is all these just delicious, yummy gold design, so pretty, and the other side has photographs, and I've taken a lot of the really good ones out of here, but even a leather chair, you've got like a sweater, and then see, I've used the one side to punch out, and yeah, so there's pumpkins. It's really wonderful. It looks okay in the catalog, but in real life it is just amazing. So that is the paper, the All About Autumn paper, and I'm using the Autumn Leaves dies, and it's got a bunch of dies in there. I'm only using a few of them. These are the ones I'm not using, but anyway, that's the Autumn Leaves dies. And this particular card is for new team members, and so, oh, actually this little piece, so all these three right here, the little rectangle and these two leaves, all come from those, the autumn dies that I just showed you. And this is I think it's a 2 1/4 inch punch. I've got it right here. Yes, this is the 2 1/4 inch punch, and I punched it out of Very Vanilla. And this sentiment came from, it's a much older stamp set, Stamping Your Way to the Top. So that's what that came from. But you could put all kinds of things. Happy birthday. There's lots and lots of things you could use. I just needed some for new team members. So I really think it's a super fun, I love fun fold cards, and this is awesome. It is not difficult to make, and we're going to make it together today. So let me slide that out of the way and get all our bits and pieces. It's copper clay is the, oh, here's the little dies I wanted to show you that I used. All right, let's see. Copper clay is the color of the paper. So yes, that's what we did here, and that's just fun. I like the stitching on it, and I cut the leaf, that leaf out of that leaf. I guess this is a maple and maybe an oak, and that one's out of the gold. So, and the paper that we're using is the copper clay paper, which is one of the in colors. I'm going to have to get out my ruler because I didn't write down all the measurements beforehand. But this is just your regular card base, which is your 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then scored at 4 1/4, and also scored 2 more times on either side at 2 1/8. And then you will just fold it into Mountain Valley Mountain like this. Let me get my bone folder. And all right, so now you have your W. It also reminds me of a taco holder. I've got one of those in my kitchen. And now you're going to need 4 pieces of Early Espresso. And let me get out my ruler and we will measure it to be sure. I'm pretty sure it's 5 1/4 in length. And let's see, let's double check on the width of it, and the width of it was 1 7/8. So let me double check. I don't want to, yes, 5 1/4. So 5 1/4 and 1 7/8 is got a random piece of blue paper here who wants to steal the show. All right, and then the pieces, and that's like your the mats for it. And then I cut on this paper, so you've got these that have like the little diamonds, and then there's another that has like little flower stars, we'll say. But this one on the other side has the, do I have that right? I have it the other way. Yes, it goes this way. So you're going to put 2 there, and so it's a path, and I think you can get 3 out of one of the 6x6 pieces of paper. And we'll do 2 of these, and these measure, if this was, these are 5 in length, and in width they are 1 5/8. So 5 and 1 5/8. And we're going to go ahead, let's just go while we're at it, and we'll glue those down. So pretty, and such pretty colors. So, and as you can see, that is the same copper clay color. All right. And then we're actually going to alternate them. You can put them any way that you would like on yours, but I'm going to alternate them when I actually put them onto the card base. So this is pretty much the way it looks outside now. We're having a really gorgeous fall. The back of this is books. Those are fun. I need to make one. I have a librarian friend. I need to make a card for her using that. So, but yeah, it's just very stunning paper, and I think that's why it has been sold out at least twice since it came out in September. Early September. All right, so we've got those pieces, and we can go ahead and put them on the card. And like I said, I'm going to alternate them. So I'll make sure I've got the, yep, I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here, the actual landscape ones. And then, that was loud, okay. All right, maybe I need my ruler in just a minute. All right, and then one of these with the shiny in the next one. And this, I copied the measurements and things and basics from a card by Peggy Noe. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, N-O-E. And then, the last one here. And I changed up some of the colors and papers and things. But the main measurements are from her card. And then, so the next, so that's your W, and your V is another piece of the copper clay, and it is, I think it's 6 3/4. Let me double check. Yep, 6 3/4 in length, and it is 3 inches wide. And then you're going to score it. I think it's 3 3/8 is where you're going to score it. So then you have your V. And then we're going to put on it, we're going to have more early espresso as your mats, and more of this paper right there. And let me measure for these. Your early espresso is 3 1/8 by 2 3/4. And I'll have these on my blog, the measurements as well. And this is 2 1/2 by 2 7/8. And so we'll glue those on. I have a dog that is barking at squirrels in the backyard. You probably hear her in the background. What she doesn't know or has forgotten is that the other door in the other room is open. So she could go out and have fun, but she has forgotten that the door is open. So you gotta love doggies. All right. And then this time of year, I guess the squirrels are out there trying to gather nuts for the winter. So there's been lots of squirrel activity at our house. Isn't this so pretty? I hope the video is capturing the pretty glimmer of the gold in that. So I think if I move it around, you can see. It's so pretty. All right, and then I'm going to do the welcome to the team on one side. And on the opposite side, I'll do the leaves, and I've already cut those out. And I've got the maple leaf that I cut out of one of the other pieces from that DSP, and then I've got one that's just gold. So, and we're gonna put those on, use this little stitched rectangle that came from the same die set as our kind of our background. And I did not use any dimensionals on this card at all. I thought it looked great without them. The only thing I might consider adding, and you can tell me what you think, is possibly some of the linen twine. I think I could see a linen twine bow right there maybe. So that is it. And then what you're going to do, you bring your base back, and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on here, on that end, and then sort of in the middle in here. I don't want to go too far, but by having it here and then on here, it should be enough. I'm going to go almost halfway and lay that down. So we've got the glue here, and we also put the glue underneath right there, so that should be adequate. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I will put the glue right here, and then the glue here. Woo, don't fall over, but don't go too far because you don't want extra. And the Tombow liquid glue is a great glue, my favorite glue. All right, give it just a minute to adhere, and there you have the card. And you could definitely, on the back side, you could put some very vanilla or whatever, and put an additional note if you wanted. But I think it's a super fun card. Love how it stands up. You can display it. And again, thinking about, I may try the linen thread and see if I like that. But that is all there is to that. And wasn't that fun? Just really easy to, here I'll set one up. Although you can't really see it because of the shadows, but that is the card. Welcome to my team on a lovely autumn card. So thanks for watching, and I hope you make this. I hope you've got some of that paper, and if not, like I said, if you're watching right now, it is available Monday, October the 30th, it should be available. I've got another person. One of these is probably going to be her card because she wants this paper and she's going to add it to her starter kit, because through the 31st, October 31st, 2023, they have a fantastic special on their starter kits. So you can get for $99, you can get, go check out my blog. It'll be on there too. So it's 35% off of the regular starter kit price, or 35% more product. So you have two choices, and it's because it's Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary. So what a great time to join. So if you've ever thought about it, and it's the only time that you can get the starter kit, the stamp, cut, and emboss machine. If you choose choice 2 with the 35% extra, you can get the machine, which is just fantastic. So, because it's never on sale, it doesn't count as a half price item. So if you don't have one, and I would highly recommend it. That's how you're die cutting all of these out. So please message me or whatever, reach out to me if you'd like to join my Fun Feathers team. And if not, I'd love it if you just subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'm doing my best to get a video a week out. That's my ultimate goal, and I'm getting closer. So bear with me. So I'm learning as I go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the treehouse. All right, bye-bye.